Hi there, welcome back to Quick Schools. In this video, we'll be looking over how to set up the gradebook as well as privileges. So I'm now logged in as the school administrator and we're on the features page. On the features page, this is where we configure all the modules. So let's start with setting up access for the gradebook by clicking on the configure button next to the report cards / gradebook module. So here it's divided into two sections, the report cards and the gradebook. Let's just look at the gradebook for now. On the top part we see who will configure gradebook. So anybody you add here will have the ability to configure the different elements of the gradebook. Over here we have who can enter grades for all teachers. So anybody here will have the ability to view and edit gradebooks for all teachers. Here we want to turn on gradebooks for all teachers, and here we want to enable access to the performance tab for parents, and we'll go over each of these modules individually. If you have access to configure the gradebook, that ability is available here under grading setup and under the gradebook configuration submenu. You'll see here all the various elements for the gradebook configuration. We'll just start from the top. Here we see the three categories that are there by default: assignment, quiz, and test. You can add additional categories here. Maybe you have participation, and you're free to add as many of these categories as you'd like, and then it'll be available to all the teachers. Here we have the scale sets. You can adjust the values for your letter grades, add additional types of scales other than letter grade or pass-fail. Here we have the legend that we talked about that appears at the bottom of the gradebook. So maybe you want to add a new one, say missing, counted as 0. So we say counted as 0, okay. And you can also delete or modify any of the existing codes. And the last, this is the decimal points. So for the formulas, they do by default it has 2 decimal points. You can change this to 1 or 0 and it'll round up or round down appropriately. And these last two elements you can just ignore for now. These have to do with our technical support who do customizations of that sort. And that's pretty much it for grading setup. We're now going to take a look at the performance tab. If you go to the student listing, we'll select a student, and for that student there's a tab called performance. If you've enabled this for the parents will have access. They can select the semester, so it may be for a previous semester, and it'll show all the subjects for that semester as well as the final grade for that semester. So in order for this to appear, we have to check the is final grade checkbox for the appropriate formula or calculation column in the gradebook. To view the details, just click on the view details link and it'll expand, and you'll see all the input columns that you've put in. So here we see all the assignments, the quizzes, final grade and midterms, and as well as the OSU grade that we set up for this student. And that's pretty much it. So let's do a quick review of the gradebook. I'm still logged in as a school administrator. You'll notice that in this screen I actually have a drop down for all the teachers. When I select a teacher, I can then select what subject the teacher is teaching. So this was Miss Nozelot's second grade math class with the OSU grade. I'm going to go back to my own grade, my own gradebook. You'll notice the category. I have now the participation category that we just added, and under the legend we have M for missing. And that's pretty much the gradebook. If you have any questions or suggestions, please meet us on live chat or send us an email at support@quickschools.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.